Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another League of Legends game, and in this case we're gonna be following this is me playing one of my rank queue games. I don't normally play rank queue games. I tend to start only when the rewards are announced, and I just want to get like wherever I can. So far that's only the first time rewards were announced. I hit level 30 just before the letters was closed, so I just figured won't bother playing 10 games. I also was some exams back then. I think my high school, some sort of exams probably, or some sort. At least I didn't try. Last year I started, but I had to go on exchange for a while. Went to Morocco, so and while I was there, I didn't play League of Legends at all. So I was left where I was in Silver 2 that year, I guess. I have a little fate in bot, but everybody seems to be getting out just fine. Blitz misses the hook. So yeah, this year I want to at least get somewhere. You know, last year I didn't get where I wanted to, didn't get my reward. Now I really do want to get it. I probably still will play most of my games only when the rewards are announced, but we'll see. Today I've been having a good set of games, so I wanted to play a rank game because I was feeling like I was in a good spot today. Also the matchmake ranking, I figured would probably be a bit lower than my normal matchmake ranking, because these are all people who are currently unranked and trying to get into ranked. Well, normally in matchmake ranking I play with people who are ranked around like the gold on plot 5 border or something, I think. So yeah, I did already play 2 more ranked games back in January. Which was of course before I really started recording anything. Won both of them, so that's a good start. But the first game I won really pretty convincingly is AD carry, surprisingly, because I don't normally play AD carry. And the second game I played jungle and I didn't do very well at all. We still won, but let's say not very well at all. I didn't like smash all over people. And since these are the people that like mostly expected to rank around, you know, most of them probably get placed somewhere between bronze and silver, and then like maybe go up to gold pretty quickly. And I wanted more than that, so I figured I need to train more in normals before I really start. So that's a lot of me talking. I haven't even introduced the match. I'm gonna be playing Garen. Just because I'm confident in what I can do with Garen. I thought I would be up and no, I thought it was gonna be Talon mid, which I was right about. Vayne AD carry, and then when Ezreal got locked in, I figured it would be probably Smite Ezreal top, but it turns out to be AD carry Ezreal and Vayne top. Vayne also thinking she's still playing a co versus AI game, and he forgot to bring flash. So no clue what that is about. This matchup is a range versus melee, so that's my disadvantage. Vayne does have some tools to disengage, which we'll see there. Helps me get the farm. And yeah, so but she brought along summoners, and we have Nunu of course with the slow and the auto attack slow. It should be very easy to kill her a couple of times. Besides that, I can tell that she's not that experienced because I'm winning trades at the beginning of the game just by walking away from her while she attacks me in a minion wave. It's still hard for me to really close the gap onto her. I probably could have killed her at level 2, but I forgot she didn't have flash. So after she knocked me back out, I could have walked back in, maybe flash. And I think I would have had enough damage between my ignite as well to kill her. Doesn't really matter though, still in a pretty good spot. I'm confident enough in on my tower farming capabilities as Garen on the most normal situations. Don't want to take too much rest over free. So basically, because I'm still feeling out the matchup, don't really know what this is. Don't really know the player that Vayne is either. I'm just hoping for Nunu to come walk in, Ice Blast to the face, and she can get away. She can only condemn one of us, and then the other one. The person can still walk back in as well, unless she puts him against the wall. And she already used 2 of her pots. I think I've used 2 as well, but I brought more. So that's another advantage. Just gonna try a couple of times, you know, run at her, because I think I can out-trade her if I do so, if I can get at her. But if she kites, well, it will be difficult, but it turns out she always she tries and condemns me away as soon as I run in. This has something as well, you know, it's you can do that all the time. Your condemn cooldown is pretty high compared to my Q cooldown. And by not auto-attacking back, you know, you're missing a lot of opportunities, plus some mechanical, just some mechanical things, which makes me think that Vayne probably isn't as experienced. And Nunu is gonna come in. I think I knew Vayne just put a ward there, I think, but forgot to mention that. Also, some miscommunication. I walked back to try and get her back into my wave, but Nunu just ice blasted her to the face, and I missed a farm trying to be there for backup. But you know, Nunu is just free trading with Vayne here, and I just get the farm. Also, in this range versus melee matchup, I already have a farm advantage, which of course also says something. So yeah, let's look at the other lanes real quickly. We have Lux picking into Talon. Actually, Nunu was first pick, which I think is a bad decision. I think picking Lux into most matchups is a bad decision, to be honest. But she does have Lux Mastery, so I guess, you know, that's something. But as on Q, she does die to Talon, and Lux is so reliant on hitting her Q to win. Like, if you have some good ultimates, that's something, you know, but you're not just an ultimate bot. You need to be able to land your Qs, and if you can't land your Qs, and that's not really per se just player related. It's just really difficult to land as many Qs as you need to be effective on Lux. And in the bot lane we got Leona Callisto. We're actually duo queuing. Normally you have a mini heart attack whenever someone says they're duo queuing. Because it can be a bit experimental. Anyway, Talon comes in for the gank. I'm gonna let Lux know that he's missing. Just so she knows as well. Not really that special. I'm not sure if I could sense something in Vayne's movements. Maybe I could have. I was able to just run out with my Q though, because I hadn't used the movement speed on the minion just yet. I also hadn't run into Vayne's face yet, which is quite good, because that's kind of what I'm doing a lot in this matchup. Because he always condemns me away, it's you know, I'm learning to see what happens and reasoning what I need to do to kill her. Taking into account that her condemn cooldown is probably longer than my Qs. I don't play Vayne a lot, so I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I imagine. Nunu comes by again, but I guess there's a ward again, so not much happening. I think Lux is gonna die again. So you know, that's what I mean. Bot lane is having some trouble farming, but not per se doing poorly. It's kind of a big disadvantage, but I'm kind of making up for it in the top lane. It does say something though, that I say kind of big disadvantage, but I actually have less farm than Kalista. And Vayne even less again, and Lux is sitting on 23 clue. You know, Lux not the easiest champion to farm, but that might be a function. This gonna say, Vayne, I'm tired of your shit. And run into her killer. I think she used her condemn at some point. Maybe she didn't even bother. She probably did at some point. But it was easy enough for me to catch up. Between my ignite, my Q, and a little bit of E. I'm actually Q, by the way, because I want more movement speed and the extra cooldown. Longer silences, so Vayne has less tools to stop me once I'm close. You know, if she constantly Qs away, it's gonna be really difficult. But I say this like it's a good chase, but I would probably normally have max Q anyway, because they auto max Q on almost all champions. Anyway, we see Vayne using a teleport to get back into lane. picked up a BF sword, so that's not gonna be the Blade of Ruined King, which is kind of a weird choice because you'd expect Vayne to go Blade of Ruined King, especially if she's up against someone who's gonna build a ton of health, which is me. But apparently, I don't know. Nunu comes in for a gank in bot. Ezreal already eats, so they get Ezreal. Doesn't look like they'll be getting blitz. Meantime, I just come running back into lane. Didn't bring teleport. I prefer bringing Ignite in there because it's hilarious. You, as Garen, you don't leave lane until someone else is dead. Yeah, that's mostly what happens. Of course, you do, you know, can work out against, not in your favor, but yeah, I just prefer Ignite. But the combo between Ignite and Ult is so strong. You can kill almost anyone in your lane. I'm gonna be zoning out Vayne a lot, trying to get it condemn on cooldown as well again, so I can run at her. My ult is already off cooldown. I just wanted to see if I could do that. Anyway, Vayne is now too low to really be effective in his lane. So I'm just gonna see if I can run at her and Q something else combo and kill her. Here. I'm gonna be pushing it in because I figured Vayne is that experienced, so she'll probably have difficulty to farming on the turrets. Gonna put the ward down, gonna go back in lane. And then decide I want to proxy the wave. Because you know I'm Garen, I'm ahead, but if Vayne comes in she dies. But the confidence with which Vayne just walked straight at me, and because I missed half of the wave, made me walk back. I was a bit scared there because he could have condemned me and it could have been slightly shitty. But you know, I have to push this wave out again, and then try again. I see a lot of pings going up because this is Baron replays. I wouldn't normally see those. I see Warwick coming in, and Talon is there as well. Like I upset people by almost proxying that. The whole cavalry came in. Don't kill me though. Like they just wasted 3 people. Of course Lux was in lane, so you know that doesn't really matter per se. But also Warwick wasn't doing anything at the space. So. I guess not too many advantages, but at least they kind of wasted time. They could have done something else with that. Meanwhile, I'm still healthy enough to deal with Vayne. Vayne quite low. Of course, I don't have teleport, so there's no real use for me to just go back. Talon comes in, gonna say bye Vayne, and then I'm just gonna run away from Talon. I might have been able to kill him, but if I had my cooldowns up, I'm not sure if I had. I didn't see he was that low, I just wanted to not die at that point. But I guess Talon did the same because he ran the other way. Just gonna laugh in Vayne's face because you know, I can. Not too worried about Talon coming in again, as long, because I've been healing up. Whenever someone's not attacking me as Garen, of course, I'm healing up. Talon isn't. Nunu gets a double kill in bot lane. Warwick's holding mid, because of course Talon was low as well, so he had to go base. Vayne had to go base. Vayne does have teleports, but I guess he's gonna walk in. And he's gonna be putting some pressure onto the turrets, while farming the minions. Talon comes in back in mid, Vayne comes in here, don't really want to go and bother dealing with Vayne. By the way, considering my items, I picked up a Sunfire Cape. I'll almost always do it against, unless maybe when I'm against an AP matchup. I see people going all kinds of weird like builds, Black Caver first or whatever. You know, Garen is a tank and he benefits a lot from his health. His base stats are quite good, like on his abilities. And you're supposed to be like constantly in someone's face, so a Sunfire Cape is just so good. I don't think there's any item that's better to get than a Sunfire Cape of Garen, unless you're versus an AP person. Maybe then something else is better, but I wouldn't even guarantee it. once again come running into lane. Vayne was there trying to do damage to my turrets, but now she can't be anywhere near me. Talon and Blitz are both in mid lane. Or Blitz, I meant Warwick. So I'm just gonna continue doing what I've been doing. I am going for the Black Cleaver here. And because it is still a good item, Garen, don't get me wrong. More trouble happened in bot lane. Kalista, we do get the 2-for-1 there as well. Warwick missing. Talon in lane. Talon did pick up Armor Pen immediately. I guess it's necessary. Like the only person in this game who could basically the only person in this game who could kill me is Talon, because he's the only one who's ahead. Ezreal, maybe if you can guide me around long enough. I'm on the proxy, find Warwick. When they jump me, I run back at Vayne just a little bit, and Vayne immediately backs off. Gonna drop some disrespect. I'm quite low. Like, I would probably not win with this health if I engage in Vayne, even if she doesn't play it well. So now Vayne is also more confident, and she's gonna poke me a lot more. In the meantime, Warwick is at our blue. And I'm debating here because there's a couple things I don't want to do. The first thing is I don't want to lose his farm. The second thing is I don't want to die to Vayne. And I can't teleport back in. So I'm gonna let my Sunfire Cape take care of most of and the E-spinning care of most of the farm. Then I back off. Slightly further to make sure, because Warwick was there. Warwick comes in, but my Q maxes his movement speed boost. Nunu was around there. Is probably gonna try and find Warwick now that it turns out he's still in our jungle. I'm gonna flash over that wall. He's gonna find Warwick. Lux, of course, in our own little island, so no reason to go and help. I ping I'm coming in. Vayne does manage to be, push down hard enough to get the turret. I guess maybe that's why you get the BF sword. Well, Lux wasn't helping Nunu. Talon did kill her. Warwick just escaped, so we find him here. There's no real reason for me to go and search for him for very long. Just gonna hang around this brush to see if Vayne is stupid enough to walk here. Doesn't appear to be so stupid, so don't need to be there. Both Talon and Warwick come down bot, but Kalista does pick up Warwick, which is quite nice. Talon does get a double kill again though, so Talon is doing really well. You know, Ezreal is farming really well, but he's died 4 times. Next to that, I'm farming pretty well. Sorry, I'm just getting some text that I'll answer them in a bit, I guess. No wait, let me just go and kill Vayne, and then when there's a break, or maybe not kill Vayne, and then when there's a break I'll answer him, and then we'll continue. There's the kill. So I'm just gonna pause it and then I'm gonna be right back. Sorry guys, that's highly unprofessional, I know. It's just that I was kind of expecting the text, I just didn't know if it was gonna come this hour or not, and I just wanted to record it. Turns out that it came early, so that's good. Warwick didn't get the memo about not coming near me. So, you know, next up can't do that much. We see people coming into our bot lane. When I say we, I mean everybody but Lux. Blitz misses the hook again though. Well, like, why would you not aim towards the turret? Lux survives that. That's like, that should never happen. I'm just backing off because I'm missing 2 people. Don't really want to get, you know, Warwick golded and God knows what. You know, still, even though Vayne isn't playing super well, still respecting the potential damage output. I don't want to beat her. I'm not scared of anyone though, so I'm just gonna run into mid lane. See Warwick come back in, also missing Vayne, so Not too scared of the three of them even yet. I'm feeling quite confident in Garen this game. Does turn out that S-Shield does do decent damage, but while there's 4 of them here, Vayne even now as well. Our bot lane is just getting an extra turret. Vayne takes another Ice Blast to the face. You know, we're bringing them back because everybody just left, so they must be somewhere. I guess they're just gonna die for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. But while 4 people move to the bot lane, we get the tower in mid lane. It's not necessarily worth 2 kills for 1 tower. It's about 1 kill, 1 tower is about even. But we're also picking up Drake and just slowly increasing our map pressure all around. Of course, the tower goal really helps people who are already behind in our team, which is basically only Lux. Kalista and still a farm disadvantage, but in a pretty good spot in terms of kills. Well, 1 kill, there's a certain amount of kill goals you can get, and then there's just a pool of money is just going to be distributed amongst all the people that contribute. So having more people contribute to 1 kill than necessary is not, necessarily beneficial. Warwick hangs around mid lane again. I guess the tactic is now hope that Talon can carry us. Talon picking up a lot of armor shred, or armor pen, I suppose it's called. Shredding would be what Corki does, or Korkma. So yeah, that. In the meantime, Nunu gets picked off by a team of the enemy. That's just hanging around there. Talon comes in my back. I'm seeing it, but I'm like, unless you're gonna proxy my wave and stop me from getting this turret, there's absolutely nothing you can do. Warwick didn't get the Mimo yet either. Completely out of position. Ignite, probably not necessary, but nobody really cares. Talon still thinks he can come in, but he takes the right path. Still gonna take some damage for his trouble. Turns out that even with the armor pen, you don't really do that much damage just yet, boy. I kinda want to farm. I don't really want to go and hang around on the turret too long. See Blitz. Hope to not get grabbed, but it's not too much trouble. Rocket Ash gonna follow him. Vayne's gonna be there as well. And as soon as Leona comes in, that's enough for me. All the AoE damage together. This is gonna make me pick up a double kill before Kalista even comes in. Kalista gonna pick up Blitz as well. Ashiel escapes with just a little bit of health. Warwick no clue where he was, probably dead still, or just revived. And I'm taking over. I can run at this moment. I can run into 4 people, and if I just get help from 1 person, I'll take 2 people down. And then whatever the rest of the team else is doing, if they're coming in for backup, to clean up the rest of the kill, secure my escape, or pick up towers, pick up dragons, pick up Garen. That's all good. Yeah, that's gonna make me win the game. Talon in the meantime, this is why I picked Garen, because if you play Garen, if you're ahead, you can take on 5 people at once. And when you play Talon, you have a chance of taking out 5 people at once, because you do tons of damage. But you're gonna be squishy. There will always be counterplay, almost always, against Talon. Well, catching Garen out in the jungle, bad positioning, it's not gonna do anything for you. You probably still die. Talon, there's a chance you'll die as well, but it's no guarantee. Well, they've invested a lot of people killing in Nunu. We picked up mid lane. Warwick gets caught by a Lux Q. I'm gonna chase Talon. Turns out I'm actually out behind their team. And it turns out that means that their team has to run away as quickly as possible. I'm sorry, I enjoy being ahead on Garen. It's like being ahead on Mundo. You can do whatever. Garen also goes wherever he pleases, basically. I know this red buff is up, so that's not been Warwick's for the whole game, basically. But I've been letting him have it, and now I'm just taking it because I'm tired of it. Of seeing Warwick with the red bucket buff and having to take it straight from him. Nobody coming in to claim it, so I could hunt around, but rather just go back and push in this lane again. In the meantime, we see 4 people in mid lane again. The rest of our team, my team's kind of hanging around in the jungle. Leona's gonna be doing the defending in mid lane. Because 4 people left though in mid. Fighting 4 people, I could still take on 1, and if the rest of the team is doing something useful, that might be worth it. But if they're just, you know, hanging around the jungle or something, that's not really worth it, because they'll shut me down. And we won't get any benefits. Of course, we get a trade back if we kill Vayne. Vayne got a kill at some point, so she might still be worth gold, but not really that much. It wouldn't be worth. So pick up Thornmail, of course, a full AD, also Ninja Tabi. Picking up a pickaxe because I feel I can afford to just do damage and still win the game. Carry harder, you know, one-shot people. As 3 people come into mid lane, I'm just gonna let Lux take the farm while dropping some bows or bows or whatever you call them. I'm gonna chase Talon around. Talon's pretty quick though. Here we're gonna see Warwick once again not getting the memo about not walking into me. And get the free flash out of it as well. Just gonna chase some. Wasn't too interested in chasing Ezreal. It's pretty slippery. I'm gonna find Blitz in the jungle. And just gonna find Jace Blitz into the jungle and kill him there, or actually don't kill him. And I'll just continue, you know, I'll continue pushing in lanes, putting out pressure. Lux is here with me. Lux still has completed a single item, while I have completed 3 items on boots. I suppose Lux also completed boots, so good for her. Drake is up. Of course, I don't necessarily need to be there, especially whenever I'm also pressing an inhibitor turret. People will have to be at the inhibitor turret. Vayne is here to defend. Don't really care too much, but as more backup comes in and Lux is kind of low. And the user is taking up top. We're just gonna back off. We get the dragon. Nunu was there, but Kalista got it. Of course, Kalista's rand being pretty good for securing objectives. In the mid lane, there's some stacking happening. Ezreal is their most farm member. So that's, you know, maybe next to Talon. That's the damage just missing. Of course, I'm our most fat member and I'm gone as well. You can't run away from Vayne. You know, it's like running behind Sins. Unless you can CC her, don't bother. Vayne, of course, didn't get the memo about where I was. I'm gonna be hammered just a little bit and ulted just before she condemns me. I wanted to kill her by having her auto attack my Thornmail or just walking next to her with the Sunfire, but didn't want her to get away. So just used my ultimate for it. Of course, as Garen, stacking some CDR, running 10% flat in Runes Masteries, plus 20% here. Missing 10, normally it would be your Spirit Visage, but since it's an all AD team, probably either gonna find it somewhere else or just not bother with it. Depending on how I feel like. This game, of course, rapidly spinning out of control, 9-0-3. I can basically do whatever I want. Their team is, you know, decent late game. They have pretty good champions for late game, but you know, Kalista late game, Garen late game are all pretty decent as well. Nunu, of course, is very good for securing objectives. Gonna find a lot of people coming into me, and I wanted to kill. I wanted to kill. Try and see how many I could take. Turns out not too many. And this is what I talked about. About them getting the shutdown, me just getting 1 kill, of course. Yeah, I suppose Talon wasn't even sitting on a killing spree either anymore. And in the meantime, my team wasn't in any position to make a play or get any other objectives. So basically, that was not worth. Felt pretty bad about myself. Not really worried though. At this point, though, I am kind of like, guys, definitely like Nash or something. Because me just running into towers, it's not that effective. I have to be in the tower to kill it. And if there's gonna be more people, 5 people coming, being able to stack up on me again, that's not gonna work either. And of course, Sunfire Cape means that whenever someone is there to defend, um, I can't take the turret without taking the laser. Also not really something I want. There's a standoff in mid lane where I'll just go bot and farm another huge wave. I think during this game you'll see me just farm all the enormously stacked waves in bot and top. Also because I have a lot of mobility, I'm very quick with my Q. Since they're getting pressured in mid though, I'm coming in to help there. Just push that wave. So I'm gonna be ready for the team fight. Don't want to let this game get screwed because I'm never there when Warwick once again forgot not to walk wherever I am. Same goes for Ezreal here. Gonna switch target because I don't really care about Blitzcrank. Did flash the wrong way though, I think, and I'm just staying out of range with my E. So they both get away, which I was really sad about, but not that sad that I will not finish the game. I can easily take the laser for a little bit. That's still magic damage, I suppose, the Ezreal ult. Pinging Nash, of course red is up as well, and there's a huge wave in top that I want. Because I'm both the fastest at clearing waves. Of course, Kalista pretty good as well, but Sunfire and my E, you know, it's just so well against waves. Nunu. Oh, that's a teleport. I was like, is that the Lux ult? We missed the satisfying side that this Garen farming an enormous way with his E. But I guess I'll just leave it. Nunu solo kills Vayne, who teleports in. Almost gets Warwick as well. Does get Warwick. Oh, he's too close to the. The Kalista Leona are gonna engage, are getting Ezreal. Talon's there. I'm just gonna make sure he's not gonna kill anyone by walking in and ulting him. And while our smite is down, theirs is as well. And Kalista is arguably even better at taking, securing Nash if she's been on a good defense. Of course, I can easily tank it. Kalista does apply to as well, so she can take some damage as well. Leona has to be a little bit careful. It also has decent armor already. The item I don't have, the Frozen Heart, which is a really good item. But on Garen, you know, you don't need the extra mana. I don't need an extra 20% cooldown reduction. And it doesn't give me health, which with all items that you buy on Garen, if you don't get health, I'm kinda sad. So I didn't. But Leona immediately filled it in by you know, that being her first item. I'm gonna finish off my build with an IH and a Warmox. Can't complete the Warmox just yet though, so just gonna pick up a potion. Sitting on also 3.6k of health. How much armor? Almost 300 armor. Talon's still not gonna be able to just walk through, cut through that. We get a third dragon, so I get my movement speed. I buff up the minions with the Baron buff here. And I'm just daring them to stop me, you know. I'm just saying, you know, bring 5 people. I dare you to bring 5 people to me. And you're gonna need to do something, because otherwise this turret is gonna go down pretty quickly. If not because I try and attack it, it's because these buffed up fuckers are gonna take it. And if they do send 5 people, you know, we have 2 people. I suppose not just that. we had people on both other lanes. Coming over there to see if I'm needed there. Not needed there at all. Gonna take the turret a little bit. But while they, you know, the super minion was on it, almost took down the turret. I finish it off. Gonna find Vayne. Don't even need to be near there. Gonna pick up my double kill. Where am I? Gonna pick up my triple kill, and I'm on my pentakill. But I can get it. Kalista's gonna try and finish it. But yeah, that's game. I guess I'm just not the matchmake ranking for the professionals in ranked is probably just maybe it's a coincidence, but you know the picks as well, Locksmith, Warwick jungle, they're not that commonly seen Blitzcrank supports. I mean you can have them, but it makes me think that the matchmake ranking was probably a bit low. Of course, also Lux that's not having very good map vision. They no clue what she's just doing. Warwick jungle. But yeah, let me know if you want to see more of this. Also specifically, do you want me to record all my games that I'm gonna play in ranked on road to wherever it takes us? Or would you rather only see the games that I do well at, that you can, you know, that I can talk about what I'm doing and explain some stuff, and maybe you can learn something? Or maybe would you rather just have me stick to the normal stuff, which is, I suppose, just mostly good games, and preferably jungle. Anyway, babbling. Hope you guys enjoy it. If there's anything you can tell me about anything, just leave it in the comments. Love getting comments. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.